Hey guys, how y'all doing? So today I thought I'd jump on a thread that I've seen quite a bit in the vinyl community. It's from Steve at All the World's a Stage. He started off this thread. It was to show 5 artists that you do not or have never owned in your music collection. They've got to be fairly well-known artists, as opposed to little, bands that only people in certain areas would like. So here we go. 5 artists that I do not or have never owned in my music collection. First up, I have Ed Sheeran. I just think he's the most boring, uninspired. I wouldn't even call him a songwriter. It's just lame. They're just lame. What he does is lame. I can't even call them songs, and I just don't know how the guy can sell out 50, 60, 70,000 seat stadiums. There's no personality there. It's just, Ed Sheeran. He's got to be number 1. Number 2 on my list, a band that were quite big in the early to mid 1980s for a while there. XTC. I just don't understand the attraction with these guys. There's just, again, it's just bland. I just don't understand the attraction, so I've never owned and never want to own anything by XTC. Third on the list, I have Frank Sinatra. I'm a huge fan of Sammy Davis Jr. and Dean Martin. I'm a fan of a lot of the other crooners from the same period he was singing. I just don't see nothing in Frank Sinatra. I thought he was a pretty good actor. I've watched numerous movies of his. I think he's good. I just don't think he's a singer in any way, shape or form. I much prefer Nancy Sinatra as well. I'm a big fan of Nancy, just not a fan of Frank. I would never own anything by him. Number 4 on my list. Number 4 and number 5 probably going to upset Richard McCook. But anyway, here goes. Status Quo. Never liked them. I don't see what the attraction is with Status Quo. Basic 3-chord rock that they just rehash the same melodies and tunes over and over again. Okay, so AC/DC do the same, but I think AC/DC have a bit more get up and go and have done it for a longer period. These guys just seem to be, I don't know, sitting on their laurels, content with what they did 45 years ago, as opposed to keep releasing new music. Also, very cringeworthy series of TV commercials that were released in Australia over the last 15 years. It just put me off even more. Status Quo, nah. And finally, number 5 on my list. Another band that Richard McCook likes a lot. Sorry, Richard. The Cars, middle of the road drivel. They were huge here in Australia. They were huge all over the world for a period. Nothing right from the 1970s right through to their 1980s material, like Shake It Up and Drive. Horrible. Would never own. If someone gave me a Cars album, I'd probably give it to someone else immediately. There's nothing about them. And none of these bands that I've mentioned, I would not even own a compilation. That's how much I do not like any of those bands. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode of 5 artists I do not and will probably never own in my music collection. Till next time, guys, stay safe, take care. All for now. Catch you around. Bye, folks.